Welcome back to GB News Saturday with me, Dawn Neesom, on your TV, online and on digital radio. Now, Rishi Sunak held this week's Artificial Intelligence Safety Summit as a diplomatic breakthrough, and that the balance is being tipped in the favour of humanity. He even sat down with Elon Musk, there they are, where the tech billionaire warned that AI could one day wipe out jobs. That's a billionaire warning about job losses. Marvellous. But what does AI really mean for Britain's future? Now, joining me is AI expert and futurist Andrew Eborn. Andrew, thank you so much for coming to join us. I love talking to you because you really understand this stuff. And I'm scared of my mobile phone. I don't even know how that works. So, now the summit seemed quite successful.
Great success.
Agreements made, etc., etc. And apart from the scary bit about jobs actually being obsolete and we only work for pleasure. Neither the millionaire or the billionaire discussing that actually discussed how we pay our bills. But the one thing I want to talk to you today about is how AI images are affecting our perception of what's going on in Israel and Gaza.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're living in a very diseased information age where basically you can manipulate anything. And that we've seen from the jokey Pope in a Puffer to some really serious images, which I talk about on Fake or Fact, which we do as a regular here.
This morning.
Work on that sort of basis. Because, as I say, you have to question everything. And the first casualty in war is the truth. And there's been propaganda on both sides. And you see these fake images, and it was in the paper today, wasn't it, about social media hosts' war of fake news and AI images.
Yes.
And even last week...
There's never been a conflict like this where AI and fake images and fake news have played such a huge part.
No, that's absolutely... And even last week, Jerry Adams posted an image which was shared to about over 1 million people, which showed it looked like a Palestinian with children in his arms.
Saw that, yes.
And that was fake. That was done by AI. And one of the ways you can check is look at the extremities, look at the fingers. You'll see they only had like 3 fingers on one hand and 6 toes, that sort of stuff. Because AI is not perfect yet for images. The difficulty comes when vocal stuff, audio recordings, and we had Slovakia probably had the very first election, which was won as a result of a fake AI. And the 2 candidates were neck and neck, but all of a sudden, 2 days before the election, there was a fake recording with one of the candidates saying how he's going to rig the election, how he's going to buy it. And it turned out it was fake by AI, and the other candidate won. So what Rishi warned about here, and he even said, look, hang about, there could be elections in the USA, in India and Indonesia, and maybe in the UK, is what he said. I thank you. But he's really concerned about this. And what I was talking about this morning on The Breakfast Show, when we were looking at fake images, is one of the ones of him at a beer festival, where he didn't pull a perfect pint.
That's right,
and it was faked. And what happened is, as you saw, he actually did a perfect pint. The person next to him was just sort of looking on as they normally do. But the way the image had been manipulated was it had a big head, so he looked stupid, and the person was looking askance like, what a wally, all that sort of stuff. So we've got to question everything. And I say that's the reality now. They all say the camera doesn't lie. Well, that's the biggest lie of all. The camera is lying to us, and we need to make sure we have the tools to make sure we question that.
So, but how do ordinary people question it? How do I get an image on here? Well, unfortunately, we're running out of time very quickly. But how do I get an image on here and know whether it's fake or it's real?
So what we do in Andrew Eborn's Fake or Fact is give you the tips. You can reverse search certain images. So you can look at certain things that are taken out of context for history and so on and so forth. You can see when that image first appeared. So things like Google Lens will do that. And again, we've got those tips. Do look back on those. We're going to continue with the series and look at things on a regular basis because they're fake information every single day.
Wow, OK. Thank you very much for coming in this afternoon. That's Andrew Eborn there, an AI expert. Oh, my gosh, scary stuff. Right, now, Andrew's not scared. I'm scared, by the way. He knows what he's talking about.
Who is it?
We're here for the show.
More energy this time!
Welcome to the Dinosaur Hour. I was married to a therapist.
And you survived?
I thought we were getting Hugh Laurie. Second best.
Bellissima.
You interviewed Saddam Hussein. What's that like?
I was terrified. I'm playing strip poker with you 3.
Oh!
No, thank you.
My CDs need to be put in alphabetical order.
Are you going to be problematic again?
The Dinosaur Hour. Sundays at 9 on GB News.